I'm right, Prof.
Yes.
Yeah. We have over 20 new people who want to join. Can they join?
Yes, of course. Everybody.
I mean, like they now want to join the business.
Yes, let them join.
Okay, so I'm sending the link to them right now.
Let them join. Let them join. Let them join. They have to know what's happening.
All right. All right, sure. But so it means we will do presentation.
We'll not do presentation. I will do something that will help them.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's good. That's sure. Thank you so much. Let me do that right now.
All right. So let me just, because you got to go gold. Okay. So now this is it. Just pay attention to what I'm just giving you guys, because I won't come to this. So you have number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. You're 5 people. You're 5 people. They must be as decisive as you are. So we are going to help this guy first to be copper here. Then we have one of these people also to be copper. That will make this guy silver. We'll do the same thing with each one of them. We have this guy to be copper, and then we have this guy also to be copper. Okay, that makes this guy also gold or silver. So he becomes also silver. Now watch this. So this guy is going to be silver. No. This guy will be silver. This guy will be silver. Yes?
Oh, please, no, you can continue, please.
And then mute yourself, Abisolo.
Okay.
I've muted you, don't worry. Okay. Then this guy will be silver. This guy will be silver. Guys, you are gold, but you created 5 silvers. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? You are not just gold, but you've created 5 silvers. And these silvers are going to be gold by the second week, the second, 10 days. So your goal is to go gold with this. Now, for that to happen, right, you got to talk to 20 people every day. 20 people. Today, I spoke to about 26 people today. Okay? 5 of them came on board. Okay, you got to speak to 20 people every day. I'm telling you, it doesn't come by chance. You got to educate them. You got to educate them. And one way you can educate them is bring them to us. You can be gold with 5 silvers. That's it. Now, if you are brand new here, just raise your hand so that I know that you guys have joined us. Okay? You got to be gold because you are talking about $1,000, guys. You're talking about $1,000. Don't joke with that income. If you are brand new ever, you've not even registered, just raise your hand. Because we are not kidding. We are not kidding here. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a member of the board of directors of this company. I'm not just a member of the company. I am a board member. We are 10 in the world, and I'm one of them, and I know what is about to happen. What is about to happen is not what you see, it's not what you know. What is about to, I've even been told to sign a signature to hold my mouth that I will never bring it out to the world. What is coming is crazy. Each time I talk about a signature, I've been told to, it's like a shut up, because what people can't see is that they don't see the future. So many people are limited by the future. They can't see what is it. See, for those of you who are not aware, there are 15 billion mobile phones. Next year alone, 3 billion will be added. 3 billion. 3 billion mobile phones will be added to what we currently have. Do you know what that means? All of these 3 billion phones will need a cloud storage. All of them. And you and I will be the one to bring the attention to that. This phone is making, let me just give you an scenario. There's a company known as Netflix. Most of you know about it. Netflix does not own any phone. Zoom doesn't own any phone. And yet Netflix and Zoom are trillions of dollars. They are making trillions and trillions of dollars. If you take Zoom, you take Google. Google does not own a phone, not one phone. And yet, Google is a multi-trillion-dollar company. And so when we tell you that GoBackup is going to do some crazy thing, you got to believe it. Because the technology world is fast advancing, it's fast advancing. So if they are, and there's no other competition in the world, none, iCloud doesn't pay you. So many people in our cloud are coming. It's a matter of time, they are coming. iCloud pays you zero, Dropbox pays you zero, Google Drive pays you zero. You know how many people are in Google Drive? 2 billion. 2 billion people are using the Google Drive. It's crazy. I don't know. This is so crazy. If you take iCloud, 1 billion, Google Drive, 2 billion, Dropbox, 900 million, and GoBackup beats all of them. GoBackup beats all of them in space, in cost. GoBackup beats all of them. So sometimes the CEO tells me that a lot of people don't know what is about to happen. If I were you, I would get my people ready. I would just quickly subscribe and get my people ready. And that is a critical thing that I want you to know before we even start anything. I still want to see those who are brand new. If you are brand new, please raise your hand. Your hand should be consistently raised because I will be talking to you guys in the interim. If you are brand new, keep your hand raised consistently. Please, if you are brand new, keep your hand raised. If you are not brand new, if you are brand new and you don't want to keep your hand raised, please leave. Leave nicely because you need to keep your hand raised so that I speak to you. Sylvester, I'm going to speak to you. Whoever has introduced you to this call, please, right now, WhatsApp the person or call the person and say thank you. WhatsApp the person and tell the person thank you so much because what you will see in the next couple of months in your life will change your life. I'm not kidding you. I'll show you something. I'm going to show you something. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Sari. I'm a doctor and a professor in the University of Ghana. I'm a professor of data analytics, cloud computing, artificial intelligence. I'm a visiting professor in Warwick University in the UK. I'm a visiting professor in Stellenbosch University in South Africa and Johannesburg University. Let me show you something. You have the opportunity to make this too every month. That's what you have the opportunity to earn. You have the opportunity to earn this every month in this fast-moving technological advancement. Okay. And a lot of people are not yet aware of the power of data. Artificial intelligence is a new electricity in the world. If only you can understand that, if only you can see with your mind's eye, you will notice that this thing can really help you. So, for those of you who are not clear about what is going on, I want to show you something before I come back to the realities. And keep your hand up, those of you who are brand new, because I want to tell you something very important. Two things are happening. One, this is Google. You can do this yourself. You can do this yourself. 15 billion smartphones are currently in the world. 15 billion smartphones are currently in the world. Next year, the number will go to 18 billion. Each one of these smartphones should earn you money. You cannot be using a smartphone and not be making money. It's against the rule of ethics. And as long as everybody is using a smartphone, the cloud industry will rise. So many people are accumulating data. This year alone, the amount of money that is being generated by just about 17 companies is 134 billion. Just in 5 years, the number will go to 500 billion. You know what that means? That next few years, 5 years, you could make $1 million. I'm telling you, I'll make $1 million. You should be making $1 million the next 5 years. Let me tell you, Go Backup, this very one here, is about to take the industry by storm. Go Backup is about to take this industry by storm. The rate at which they are moving is crazy. Many people are leaving Dropbox to Go Backup. Many people are leaving iCloud to Go Backup. They will still be using the 5 gigabyte, or they will still be using the 3 gigabyte. They will, if they are using Google Drive, they will still be using 15 gigabytes. They will use, but they will no longer buy. And so many of these people are buying. And so they will move their things to Go Backup because Go Backup is paying people for using it. Can't believe that iCloud is not paying people, and yet people are still using iCloud. Can't believe that Netflix is not paying, and yet people are using it. So imagine there's a new Netflix that is paying people for using Netflix. What do you think they will do? Oh, by the way, I think we have to set up a company. Okay. And we've got to set up a company where we create a new Netflix. This time, we pay people for using the Netflix. This is wisdom. Let's move on. Okay. Watch this. This organization is in 137 countries. 137 countries, guys. And it's just started last year. The total number of people are just about 65,000 in 137 countries. Oh, we just got 138 countries. Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone. No. Sierra Leone. Now look at Dropbox. Dropbox is one of the industries that is making billions and billions of dollars. And yet Dropbox is not paying people. I've been using it for a period of 13 years. I even recommended it to 89 people. I was paid $0. Go Backup, this one. Look at that. Go Backup has paid me income in just a year. That is more than my salary for the next 30 years. You got to understand that nothing moves until you move. Now, already, if you're using iCloud and you're paying $360. And yet, Go Backup, you pay only $99.97. And yet, iCloud, you're paying $360. And yet, Go Backup, you're paying $99.9. Most of you who are using Dropbox, you pay $260. That is if you are paying, if you want more space. And this will give you only 5 terabytes. And yet, Go Backup gives you 6 terabytes, 6 users, and then you are getting that amount of. So you got to understand that even without money, listen, even without money, you are in the bargain. Even without money, any single person, that's why I say, why don't you go to companies? Ask them, how much are you paying? How much are you paying for your cloud industry? And then they will tell you clearly that they are paying huge sums of money. None of them is paying this amount. And so when they get to know that they can get the same security and they will pay cheaper and they will pay only $999.97. I'm telling you, forget about the money. These people will still go for the service. But let me share something with you. Because for those of you who are here, I don't really go into details with this. I want to share something very significant with you. Okay? Forget about money. As for the money, you will get it. You got to only be careful to be humble. Be humble with the income because you're going to make so much income. You just have to be careful with the income. So let's see. There is something in Go Backup which is called bulk emailing. Bulk emailing, companies who get to understand it will buy into it. You can send an email to over 10,000 people. If they are in your organization, you can send an email to them, personalize the email so that each one will receive the email as if it's for them, automate the email so that you will not even have to touch the email. Once you prepare the email, every single day, You can indicate that I want this email to go. I want that email to go. I want this email to go. I want it to leave my system every 6 o'clock, and it will do that. This alone, I have taught students. Students will go and develop this for companies, and they will charge them $20,000. This alone, oh. And yet God Backup is giving this to you and I for free. For free. And yet, people, data scientists, artificial intelligence experts are creating this thing, giving it to people and charging them $20,000. And you and I have it for free. So which company will not appreciate this if you tell them? This alone is when a company begins to understand this, they will now take advantage of that. Okay, let's move on. So if you take out the cloud storage, you still have the opportunity to actually do it. Now let's look at what else do you gain by being part of Go Backup. One, you will make an income. Let me show you something secret with you. Some of these things I don't share it. This is how much you make. The Go Backup says that I want you to tell the world, educate them. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. Don't sell it. Don't even educate people yourself. Every time we will talk to the people for you. Yours is to just tell them that you have good news for them. That's it. So call your brother, sister, cousin, nieces, every single person tonight. In fact, tomorrow we are meeting at 6 o'clock. Tell them you have good news. They will force you to tell them the good news. Don't tell the good news. Let me tell you, there was somebody who told someone that I have good news. Then the person is calling. Then the person called me. Hey, doc, the woman is calling me. Oh, the woman says I should tell her the good news. Oh, hey, what should I say? Oh, why are you worrying? Why are you panicking? You have the good news. You have good news and somebody is calling you and you are panicking. Who has the power? I told them, Manny, what's your problem? Let the person call you. The reason why the person is calling you is because he needs the good news. Chalk it. Let the person chalk. Don't be in a rush. Why are you rushing? You have good news. If you have $3 million and somebody says that, what is the good news? I want to know, you said you have good news. Would you even be in a hurry to give the $3 million out? Let the person chase you. Let people be calling you and be getting angry that you are not telling them the good news. Now, when you now go and tell them, because he have been calling you and calling you and calling you and calling you, now when you go and tell them that, Massa, that good news I told you, I'll tell you. Click on this link at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Click on this link Friday, 6 p.m. and you will see and hear the good news. Do you think the person will click it or will not click it? Are you seeing the thing? That is why you must make them call you and not pick. But some of you, when the people are calling you, then you are eager to want to pick it, or you are eager to want to really let someone talk to them by force. No. Sustain the suspense, because this is good. This is billions of dollars we are talking about here. This is no kidding. Let's move on. If the person comes to our program and the person listens to us, we will talk to them for you. Yours is to just connect the people to us. We will do the talking for them. As we educate them, explain things to them, they will now make a decision to be part of this movement. And whether they like it or not, people will need this thing. They will always be using this. Let me give you some insider information. They say I should not say it. I've signed a bond. Guys, take this thing seriously. I won't lie to you. Okay? Let me just give you a tip. There's something we call insider history. You know, Facebook, Dropbox, Facebook, Instagram, most of the social media handles. You know what they do? What they do is that when you give them your data, like videos, documents, files, it sits on their server. And all your videos you'll be making on social media, it is sitting on their server. You know, the advantage is that they are cornering you and I. They are making you enticed. They want you to actually keep your things there. They are enticing you. So many people are becoming addicted to social media. What they will do is that from 2032, they will now let people pay for keeping their things in their server. You still have the interface to use, but then you pay for the server. If they are letting you pay for $5, you pay because you have become already committed and addicted to the social media. But if you are with us, you will only use them as an interface, but you will use Go Backup as the server. And so you will not still have to pay. It's at that time that a lot of people would want to be part of it. I really don't know whether you understand what I mean. What I'm trying to say is that what we have is not for today alone, it's for the future. That is why we have to be taking this project very seriously. So this is the first thing. Once the person listens to us, the person has the opportunity to make all of this income. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about only one. I want to show you one with you. If you are here and you connect 5 people to me, I will make sure one of them come on board. Please listen to me. You connect 5 people to us, the leadership. 5, one of them. Now for you cannot make 1 out of the 5 come on board. No, you can't. You have to talk to about 20 to 30 people before one can come on board. Me, I will speak to just your 5 people, one will come on board. So imagine you're getting me 5 people to talk to daily. I'll make 1 come on board, 1 come on board, minimum 1 come on board. Sometimes I'll even make all the 5 come on board. Yeah, you leave that to me. It's my capacity, it's my ability. I have the zazos, okay? I have the zazos to be able to talk to people to really appreciate what it, because I'm a living testimony of artificial intelligence in real life. I teach it, I demonstrate it, I model the behavior using machine learning. Now, when the first person comes on board, you will get an income of $50. You will get $50 each day. We are going to do that daily this month. So daily, you are going to get people to me. Daily, you are going to get people on the call. Daily. 1 person a day. 1 person a day. 1 person out of the 5. Oh, let me show you something. That is $50. So by the end of the 30 days, how many? You've already missed. Okay, August has 31 days, right? Does it? Does August have 31 days?
Yeah. It's 31 days.
Good. So today, after today, we're starting tomorrow. Okay. So from tomorrow, you make $50. Multiply that by 30 days. That is $1,500. Now, please note, this is the smallest income you can ever make here. $1,500. Multiply that by the exchange rate. Let's say the exchange rate is 15 cedis. That is 22,500 cedis. I want you to ask your boss whether your boss makes that kind of income, 22,500. It's not easy to make that kind of income anywhere in the world. It's not easy. Don't look at it from our currency. Look at it from that world's currency. A lot of people don't make this income. So if you are making, and this is just one of the 7 incomes, if you are making just this, 22,500 or $1,005, which is a smaller, is the income number 1 here. If you are making that income just by 30 days, how will you sneeze? How will you sneeze? Forget about how they are going to be part of it. Leave that to us. We will do the talking for you. And you just got to make sure that every time you're sending the people, every time you're sending the people, then we will do the heavy lifting for you. You do this every day, you make a minimum of $1,500. This is the major thing. Forget about this other 6 incomes, because the other 6, we can talk about them, you collapse. You have to want to get these people to us. If you can speak to them, remember, you have to speak to 20 of them yourself before you get 1. And we will speak to 5 of them for you, and then that will make life easier for you. Let me just clean this and then move on. And by the way, if you have a question in this one, you let me know, because I need you guys. I need you to be able to go through everybody in your contact list. And if you finish your contact list, go to your social media, get the numbers of the people. If you don't know them, WhatsApp them and tell them that, message them and tell them, I need your number. I need your number. I need your number for some incredible good news that I want to have for you. I need your number. That's what you tell them. And then once you get the numbers, send them this message. A simple message you should send them. Hey, I have this incredible news for you. Be excited, be jubilant, be excited, be happy, be, the person is going to say, what is it? No. Hey, this is so powerful, so important. This will change everything. And I'm not kidding you, it will change everything. It's not like you're exaggerating. This will change everything. Because I just gave you the smallest income, even if you're making $50 a day. And you make that minimum income of $22,000. Once a person wants it as bad, you see, the person wants to know what the good news is, provided you hype the good news, because it is a hype. You don't have to say, please, I have some good news for you. Please, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, sorry to disturb you. I have some good news for you. Is that what you say when you have $3 million for somebody? Because this is a $1 billion organization that we are talking about here. You got to be so excited for a person to know that this is important. Because it is important. Because we have someone here who have demonstrated that important. So you still don't talk about what the good news is about, though, but you are hyping what the good news is. You're hyping the fact that you got a good news. And that is it. And you make that income. The other incomes here are very, very important income. I will not talk about it, but they are too much. Okay? Let me just show you something. When people's income come this month, okay, on the 15th, when the incomes come, that is when people recognize that. This is a level that Abisolo is. Let me show you something. This is it. Okay. We call this, we call this Sapphire. This is Sapphire. Okay. That is where Abisolo is. What that means is that he's going to make this income, okay, 25% of all the people that he's registered. I don't think he wants to stay there for long because that is too small. Okay, this is too small. You want to get to this point where I am now. Okay? And I'm not staying here. I'm leaving here. I'm going to the next. Okay? And then be making 100% of all the people that you have. I have registered 158 people. I've registered 158 people. I'm going to make 100% of all of what they will get. Company gives that to me. See, guys, get a picture. You see why it is 7,500. This is just one of the incomes that you earn here. 7,500 every month. Do you know what that means? You know what that means to your grandfather and your grandmother? 7,500. Okay. But it's not just that. These people are also going to get an incredible service. A service that is cheaper than anything else you can think about. So, how do you now move to the level? How do you become a partner of God Backup? Remember, you are paying a service of $99.97 for a whole year. If you want to become a partner, all you do, you pay $20 one time. $20 one time plus the $99.97 1 year. That is $120 a year. That is approximately 2,000. And if you don't have 2,000 cities to do this, get a service, get a knowledge, get a wisdom, get an income, all of these for a year at a cost of 2,000 on average. If you don't have that money, then that is a more reason why you should do this. If somebody tells me that I don't have the money, it tells me that that person is broke. Okay, that's what it means. It means that the person is broke. And when the person is broke, what that means is that that person needs money. And this is where you make the money. This is where we help you to make the money. Please watch something. I want to show you my back office. Watch something. The people that are doing this are Americans, though. They are not Africans. Okay? There are some of us here, we want to go to America. What are you going to do in America? What, the Americans are doing this. The Americans themselves, they themselves are doing this. They are taking this on a whole new level. Let me show you something. And so why would I want to rush and pay? Some people are paying money to go to UK, Canada, US, thousands of dollars. And yet you can get these dollars here. This is my certificate. Guys, let me tell you something in case you don't know. Each level you get to, this certificate, you can use it as part of your visa application when you're going to the US. It fast tracks your visa application for you because it shows that you have shown excellence, superior excellence. And you are an important asset to the American economy. So every level you get to, you make a certificate, you get a certificate, and keep those certificates because that is going to help you anytime you are traveling. Now, let me show you something. So I'm saying that the people in the US, I'm showing you my system. This is my system. On the top right, you see that that's my name. The people in the US, look at the number of people who are doing this seriously. Just look. Okay, look at the top of the entire leaderboard. This is on top of the entire leaderboard. This is the whole world. We are talking about 65,000 people currently in the world. Scroll through, and you will see that there are a number of Africans as well, in the list. You should have your name here. Okay? If your name is not here, you are in trouble. Your name has to be here, Abana. Your name must be here. You can't. This is the first 500. The first top 500 in the world. Okay. So where is your name? Where is your name? Okay. Do you see your name in the list? You got to be here because by the time the world gets to know this, the people in the top level, they are the ones going to milk the honey. Okay. So you see that quite a number of people in Ghana, okay, like James is here, okay, like Paul is there, Patricia is there, Salom is there, quite a couple of Ghanaians, Samuel is there, okay. Another Samuel Osei is there, Regina is there. Where is your name? Hey, Linus is there, Stephen is there. Stephen just became a member last week. Stephen just joined us last week. Look at where he is. Look at where he is, just last week. Okay, because several people, now there are a lot of other African countries. Okay, Dr. Charles is there. Okay, Roland is there. Stephen, come on, Stephen is just flying again. Okay, and then you have Emilia there. You have Rita. Okay, you have Yvonne. You have Ellen. You have Dr. Fede. I mean, Abisolo just began his entire journey just in 30 days. Kofi Mitchell is also with us here. Okay. It's crazy. Karenyanam, she's on the call. And then you have Abisolo. Abisolo just began his journey. He's number 52 in the top 100. You just watch him again, where he is going to go in the next couple of times. And then you have Joanna there. Okay. You have, Dr. Dorothy in the top 16. And then myself, look at the number of Americans above me and below me. Look at the number of Americans above me and below me. Do you think that these Americans, those below me, they don't want to be in my position? Look at their faces. Can't you see their faces even look like they want to be in my position? These people are in the US. In fact, for most of you, your information, most of these people you are seeing are millionaires. And they are doing this project. Millionaires are doing this project. You might not even be a millionaire. You are a thousandaire, maybe a tenner. And yet, you've got a capacity to be here. You've got a capacity to be part of the millionaires industry. And that is why I said, do not joke with what we have here. Because what we have here is gold. What we have here is significant. Let me show you this week alone, the leaderboard, just this week. Guys, I have registered more people in the world than than only three people have registered more people in the world than me. Okay? And yet, look at this week. Look at this month alone. I'm already started. I've already started this month. Look at this week. Again, number 3. I am not relenting. I am not joking. I'm not relenting. I'm not kidding. I'm on a different spree. And I've told anybody that the day that any of you will beat me, I'm giving you $10,000. That's it. Go for it. Abisolo is smiling. He says, this guy, I'll break his neck. Okay. Just beat me and get $10,000. Okay? Because I am not here to kid. And you don't want to be kidding as well, because all of these Americans are not kidding. This is the early time, the moment, the greatest early moment for any single one of us to not joke. This lady, she's in the top. They calls me multiple times and said, what am I doing? When I bypass her, sometimes she bypasses me. Sometimes. Don't joke with this great information that we have. Don't toy with it. This can change not your life. It can change your family history. It can change your entire tribe that we are talking about. And that is the organization that we are singling out. Okay, so for those of you who are brand new, just get your $120 and start. If you have started, remember that you're going to develop yourself. You see, right now we are on August rush. So because we are on August rush, so many things has to be done. So the personal development will not happen much. But let me tell you something you want to do. Anytime you hear of training, do whatever you can to be part of that training. Develop your mind, develop your heart, develop your inside, develop who you are, and that will help you. You will command people to your life. You will command people to your life. You will command people to your life because you have demonstrated that you have to be followed. Nobody wants to follow a loser. Everybody wants to follow a winner. So please, even when you dress like a King Kong, dress like a millionaire, talk like a millionaire, behave like a millionaire. Don't just dress anyhow. Look smart. Look the part. Okay? Look good, man. This August, look good. Look tasty. Smell good. It will attract people to you. As you speak to them, it will attract people to you. And once you get their numbers, yours is to do the connections and bring them all over to us. I'm going to show you the best way to register to become gold. I've already told you the steps to become gold. Okay? Gold is a very powerful steps. Okay? So let me show you how these are the guys. This is how Facebook started. You guys have been working with Facebook for multiple times. Okay? These are the guys. This is how they started. They started in a cubicle years ago. Okay? Today, they are paying significant amount of income to several people. So I've already told you how to be gold. Gold is 25 people. Okay? Let me quickly go here because I'm about to end before Abisolo shows us. Gold, everyone, gold. Everyone, gold. Guys, everyone, gold. Your goal is to go gold. Your goal is to go gold. Type it there for me. Your goal is, say, my goal is to go gold. Type some. Try to, don't just be looking at me. Type, please, type. Try to, my goal is to go gold. Sometimes in life, you have to declare. Read a book called The Alchemist. When you keep quiet, where's our power? They are not powerful, they are power. So say that my goal is to go gold. Shout it into the universe. The universe will conspire to give you what your mouth says. The words are power. Okay? You are sitting there, you're looking at me. I said, type gold. My goal is to go gold. Oh, I mean, type my goal is to go gold. Okay, so that once you speak it out, once you vomit it out into the public domain, okay, the universe conspires to make that a reality. You have to want this thing so badly. See, some of us, we are doctors, we are professors, 2 masters, 2 PhDs, and yet look at what we are doing. We are making a difference because we understand not the past, not the present. We understand the future. We are creating and recreating our future. Okay? My goal is to go gold. And to go gold, you just have to get your first 5 people. Once you get your first 5 people, your goal is to help each one of them to be silver. Help each one 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 to be silver. How do you do that? All you do is help each one to go copper first. That means you're going to help each one to get his 2 people. Then one of those 2 people help that person to also go copper. And that means that this, your guy, becomes silver. This, your guy, becomes silver. Do the same thing. Go. You see, put them together. See, let me tell you something. Sometimes you have to even put yourself on Zoom like this. Everybody keeps quiet and everybody shows his face. Show your face. Show your face. When you're doing it, do a video call. Let them join you. Show your face. Show your face. Once you do that, everybody knows everybody is working. So it pushes you to work. It pushes you to work. Work in together. Work together. Work like a group. Work like a group. Don't sit in your corner and sit in your sofa alone and work. Guys, this is a machine that you are going to magnetize. You magnetize the conditions you seek. You magnetize the conditions you seek. You magnetize. So when you bring yourself closer, magnet attract only metallic objects that are closer to it. Magnets will never attract because you are a blade. You got to be closer to the magnet before the blade is attracted. So magnet will not attract you. Even if you are a metallic object, you got to be closer. Be closer to the fire. Be closer to the fire. Get an accountability partner. Get someone you are talking with every day. How many people have you called today? How many people have you called today? How many? You got to be having someone you're talking to. And you got to make, your ears must be tired. Your ears must be tired. You got to have the phone when you're calling. You say, hold on, I'm coming. You take another. You say, hold on. Then you do these 2 things. Okay, the 2 of you are on the call. You're all on the call with 2 different people. I have something incredible for you. It's super. It's important. Okay, you want to hear it now or you want to hear it tomorrow? They will all tell you they want to hear it now. You say, good. That is the more reason why I have a link for you to join the call tomorrow. It will blow you into pieces. It will scatter you. You will thank me. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. You say nothing. You say nothing. You don't give details. You don't give details. They will have to join the call and listen to the expert. I'm telling you, they will thank you for that. You do the second one, the same thing. You do the third one, the same thing. You do the fourth one, the same thing. You do the fifth one, the same thing. You do the 7th, you do the 8th, you do the 9th, you do the 10th. 20 to 30 calls every day starting tomorrow. Every day starting tomorrow. Guys, you are about to change the hemisphere of your life. And once you do that, your goal is to get your 5 people and help each one of them. Okay? Help each one of them to get to silver. Help each one of them to get to silver as they help themselves to get to copper. You have to be on the call for your phone to turn off. Your phone must be angry. Let me tell you some secret. Today, I went to the ANC mall. I was there 6:15. 6:15. When I got there, no car was there. The only people are the security men. They're about to do exercise before they scatter. I stayed there from that time till about 5 p.m. A hungry person should not be forced to eat. A hungry person cannot be forced to eat because he's already hungry. Are you hungry? You know the kind of life your parents have gone through? Do you know some of them have sacrificed their life for you? Do you know what your father, your mother, do you know the people that are looking up to you? Do you know? I sold Akasha Ajwe for 15 years. I dyed blue jeans. I normally in Canton, I will starch them. I will iron them and put 14 here, 14 there. Because I wanted to make sure that my mom would be able to have something to feed us. I did that whilst I was studying for 15 years. During Christmas and Easter, I would diversify my portfolio and then I'll go and sell chicken. I will sell live chicken. Do you remember the days when we used to sell ice water in a cup? Not in ice block, in a cup. I sold this. My greatness today is as a result of the pain that I've gone through. If you are not experiencing greater success, it's because you've not gone through greater pain. Go and ask all the great people in the world. The greatest of all of them is Jesus Christ. The gravity of his pain, that is why he's sitting on the right-hand side of God. If you are not willing to go through pain, no gain. Be willing to do the craziest thing here. I'm a professor, and some people would insult me. I macho myself with an insult. I don't care what they say. The evidence will be clearer. So you got to burn your ships. You got to put yourself on fire. Guys, you got to pour petrol on you and burn you. Because diamond goes through the same thing. Diamond, you got to be cut like a diamond if you want to be like a diamond. You got to be bent like a diamond if you want to be like a diamond. You got to be soaked. No one will do it for you. No one is coming for you. You got to go all in before you go all out. We don't eat. We don't sleep. You're on a battlefront. Life is war. Master, don't joke. Don't sit down and tell yourself that God day, I'll never die. Because God, even himself, he says that he keeps working. Do you know how many emails God has been getting? He had to sift them through and know those that are crazy ones and deal with those that are correct ones. God has been working all the time. You got to work. You got to put your hand on the mill. You got to bang at midnight. You got to soak yourself in the volcano. You got to bury all the ashes. That is when you will arrive. That is when people will say that, how did he do it? How on earth did he do that? What they don't know is that you pour petrol on yourself and lit the fire and you burned yourself. You made the craziest of calls nobody has ever made in the world. You put yourself on fire. You called every leader. You chased them. They tell you they don't have time. You were chasing them. You fought. You will have 10 leaders on your phone. You will call this one, 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 telling them how important it is for you to be able to make it. And you will make so much income. People start telling you that you have juju. You see, when you now get those things that your parents never had, you got to be better than your parents. I'm telling you. Right now, if your parents are better than you, it's not good. You got to be better than your parents. You got to buy them a car. You got to build them a house. You got to take care of them. They have to tell you that I'm sorry. They have to tell you that. You have to do whatever you can to build your parents a house before you go. Before they go. You can't hope and potential capital. Master, with some of us, we are doing what we are doing, not because that we don't have something to do. We have things to do, but we know we are making an impact in the life of people who will depend on us. You see this girl? These are the reasons. They are our reasons. They have to be better. By the time she is 18, she has to have $1 million in her account. I'm working towards that. I'm close towards that. Okay, these are the people. Imagine by the time you got to the age of 18, your father and your mother calls you and say, Abner, when you were born, we put something down for you that when you are 18, we'll give it to you. Take that bag. Abner, I said, take that bag and bring it. Now open the bag. And you open the bag. And then you saw that that bag has $1 million. How will you sneeze? How will your sneezing level even look like? But your parents could not do that for you. Doesn't mean that you should not do that for your children. You've always been looking for an opportunity, a vehicle. I thought that if I go to school and learn a lot, I will be able to get the proper vehicle. And school doesn't make things better like the way we thought it was going to be. Look at how many graduates are suffering. We learn unnecessary things. Tantita, cos theta pi r squared, the path of a grasshopper. Things you don't even use in real life. You got to make a deliberate and a conscious and decisive decision that you are going to tell your family that I will until. Type it there, everybody. Type, I will until. Because with or without you, I'm telling you, people are going to do this thing. You thought people are not going to do? You just watch. By 10th August, you will see people. I will until. I will. You got to burn yourself this month. 25 people, you can go past that. As you help everybody get to silver in your team, you will, by all means, I will until. You got to put that there. You got to tell yourself, I will sacrifice and make sure that every living person in my family is smiling by the end of this month. I will until. I will do it. Even if no one does it, I will. Me, I have demonstrated it to you guys. I am on the top of the leaderboard. I'm going to be on the top of the leaderboard every time this month of August. Where will you be? By 10th August, will your name appear at the top beside mine? By 20th of August, will your name, by the end of August, where will you be standing? Will you be standing on your acre of diamonds, or you'll be 3 feet down your gold? You make the choice. But please remember, everyone here has the ability to get 25 people into the team, not through your effort alone, through the collective effort of all of us. Whether you will do it or you will not do it, I will do it. Abisolo, I'm done. These people are wise people. I'm done.
Wow. This is so powerful. Thank you so much, Prof. Thank you so much. I think we have Dr. Dorothy Abisolo. So Dr. Dorothy, will give you like 5 minutes to share something with us. Dr. Dorothy.
Yes, hi. Abisolo, good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm actually driving on the highway, so I can't show my face. I can just talk.
All right, sure.
I'm not sure what I am to talk about, but after such a presentation like Dr. KOA has said, I don't know which of us has not found the reason why we are doing this. Sometimes the excitement to start is the first thing, but after the excitement, you shouldn't forget your why. You know, as the storms come, your why is your drive. Your why is what drives you. And the last time I was in a talk with Dr. KOA, everybody and what is chasing them. And trust me, if you are in this economy we find ourselves in, what is chasing you is bigger than a butterfly. It's something wild. You know it, you feel it, day by day, you can see it. You know that the salary that came just last week is finished. You know, all of us can feel it. In fact, I can't feel it so much because of Go Back Up. I mean, the reality of it is that, I mean, it's as nice as that. You know what you are feeling. Even if you don't want the money, you do it for your family. Do it for the children who are going to come. The scripture says a good person leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Look at what you are doing right now. Would they leave an inheritance for your children's children? So are you being a good person if you are just going to do just this? Just the job you are doing now. This is an opportunity God just gave to everybody who has seen it. I don't know which company at this particular time in the economies of the world is willing to give its workers 75% of its profits. Who does that? And God has given you this blessing that is still not known to the rest of the world. So what are you doing not talking about it to everybody you know about? Last, I was telling my team that this is just like what we do with everything else that we experience. We all tell everybody the nice places that we have our best of everything. I mean, the best water joint, someone told you about it. And the best kebab, someone told you about it. Every best experience you've had, you tell someone about it. So why are you holding on to something good and you are not being nice to tell your friend about this project? Is it that you yourself, your belief is not strong? Is it that you don't believe this can actually liberate you and your family and your friend's family? If your whole crew is liberated, my friend, when you go out to chill, the bill is not a problem. Everybody can sort the bill out. Everybody, in fact, it's not a problem. The future of this is bigger than you can imagine. You just use your little imagination to imagine the biggest thing you can imagine. and just hold it there. And as you can see it in your mind's eye, nature has a wonderful way of attracting things to you once you can see it and you're ready to do the work that goes into it. Abisolo has proven it. I mean, there's no other track. If you've ever doubted it being possible in the longest time, you have Dr. KOA and I for the longest time. You have Dr. Abisolo for the shortest time. So whatever time range do you need to prove that you can actually do this? All of us here have the capacity to do it. So long as you have, people, you have more than 200 people on your call list. Abisolo said it. He's not even spoken to half of the people on his list. So they are proving things that make this work. If you are willing to do the simple proven things, don't do this on your own. I mean, success is not an individual event. It's a team event. The Olympics is going on. None of those people did their training by themselves. Success is a team thing. If you're going to succeed, you got to work with a team. And all of us are fortunate to be on very good teams. Be on the impact page. If you plug in, it's not noise to you. It's learning. It is community. It is mindset. It is positivity. In fact, when you look outside the impact page, I don't know where else you can get that much positivity in the negative world we find ourselves in. So just plug in. Do what you're supposed to do. Just do it. Just do it and trust the process. When your wind starts coming, it comes like a flood. You play it like that. You're like, hey, is this still me? It is still you, but you did the right things. So let's plug in. Just do. Learn what you're supposed to learn. Practice it. Practice makes perfect. It has not changed. Practice still makes perfect. If you're not practicing how to talk to 20 people, when your team of 100 comes, when are you going to be talking to them? When your team brings people, when are you going to be talking to them? Each one of us here is a leader. You are a leader already. You lead yourself first. Then when your team comes, you'll be able to lead a team. I mean, that's all that I'll say this evening. Abisolo, over to you. Thank you for the time.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Doc. We are grateful. This is a powerful call.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a powerful call. Bosses and boys, ladies on the call, I think our boss have said it all. I just want to add something small to it. If on this call, I want to assure you that it is possible. It is possible. No matter what. No matter what. No matter what. So far as you're here, trust me, just give yourself 1 year. I'm telling you, give yourself 1 year. So far as like when you open a provision store, you don't get the profit as soon as you open. Give yourself 1 year and learn the process and trust the process. And that is going to keep you going. You need to get something that will push you. You need to get your why. I told you my why yesterday. And that why pushes me all the time. Because let me tell you, if you don't do the work, if you don't put in the work, if you don't do the work, if you don't put in the work, if you don't do the trainings, if you don't go the uplines, if you don't build the list, trust me, you can't do it. As I'm speaking to you, I'm a Kolebu, I'm a night. I'm at a night duty shift here. You can see it. But I'm still speaking. I'm still prospecting. I have some team new members on the call. Before the call, about like 1 minute to the call, I was speaking to over 27 people. No, you got to do the work, please. This time, tell yourself it is possible. I can do it. What is your target? If you're on the call and you've not done your plan for first to 10th, from 10th to 20th, from 20th to 30th, please, from here, do that before you sleep. Get a target. Focus. Get a target and focus. And let's follow what Rob said. And let's do what Dr. Dorothy said. And trust me. Because the mind, the brain, the medulla oblongata, the cerebellum, it is like a magnet. It picks what you say. It attracts psychologically. That is why even our forefathers, they can use their mouth to say something. It happens. When somebody bless you, it happens. When somebody cares you, it happens. So if you bless yourself, it happens. Say something good to yourself that I can do it. And trust me, this man, there's going to be fire. I've named this August Rush. It is August Rush. Let me hear August Rush. Type August Rush. August Rush. August Rush. You can do it. A-R. August Rush. A-R. Yes, we are doing this. We are doing this. We are doing this. We are doing this. You can do it. So prepare the list every single day. Every day, prepare the list. No less than 10 people a day. Every single day. Do this, do this, do this, do this. And trust me, somebody registered 5 people. 5 people instant today. Today is first. Somebody registered 5 people. What is your excuse, man? You're going to be hungry. You're going to be hungry because God have created you, and you can gain all the greatness because there's something great in you. There's something powerful in you. You're going to show it up. You're going to exhibit it up. Because if you don't push yourself, nobody's going to push you. So what is your why? What is your why? Change that poverty. Change that situation. Let your mommy be happy. Let your father be happy. When it is Father's Day, don't just go and say, don't go and put your father on your status and say, Happy Father's Day. Do something to let them feel good that the lady, hey, you can do it. So please, by bringing the call to an end, no, I think we have Boss Lady Enonam. She's a good associate. Boss Lady, just 2 minutes. Say something quick, and then I think we can bring our call to an end. Thank you so much.
Abisolo. I was just thinking, this is the hottest platform we have in Africa right now. This is a hot place. Yes, we are in a business that transcends any boundary. There's no business that would fly within a year, 138 countries. You can reach anybody. You can earn anywhere. I had someone signing up. I never spoke to the person because I shared my link somewhere there. The person is in US. Paid, and I was paid. And I've never spoken to that person before. This is the type of business we are in. Don't joke with it. Imagine 5 years' time what you would be doing with this thing. This is not the time to joke at all. Abi, you've put fire under us. And we are really going to fly. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, Prof, your last words for it, then we bring the call to an end. Thank you so much.
Nothing moves until you move. Nothing works until you work at it. Wow. It won't work if you don't work at it. It will not move if you don't move. And please know this. Everyone that you think will not join you will join you. Not now. Sure. Not now. Be someone who announces that flood is coming. Rain is coming. And when the time comes, they'll be looking for you. Let me tell you some secret. When Abisolo actually spoke to some people, and it happens also to me. When I became a diamond, people in Australia, some professors in Australia who told me I'm wasting my life. They told me that at that time I was just a copper. They said that focus on your academic publications and life. This thing will not take you anywhere.
PhD.
And then I said, watch me. In fact, you know when people actually tell you that it's not going to happen? For me, and I hope that is for you too, that is when I want to prove them that it will happen.
Yes.
They are my reason. See, right now, my reason for doing this is to shock them all. You have to shock everyone. Everyone, even including yourself.
Yes.
You have to shock you.
Yes.
You have to shock you. You got to be at the diamond and black diamond level and say, hey, me pana mini.
Yes.
You have to look at yourself in the mirror. See, tonight before you sleep, go to that mirror and speak to that eyeball to that image of yours. Tell that guy, I will break you before you break me. I will break you before you break me. Because your future is determined by you, not by other people. Not by what they say. not about what they think. The guy telling you that he will not join you does not define you. You define yourself. You are the one who has a cutlass of yourself. You cut the grasses on your pathway. You hold the holes. You move the mountains. You stand on your own lion and you ride the horse to your destination. You define every path. You cannot let anyone, except God, actually stop your pathway. Because mind you, with or without you, people will advance, I'm telling you. You see our eyes, you see our mind, you see our heart. We are committed. Even if everyone on this call tells me that I'm done, see, even if everyone tells me I'm done, I will fight every tooth and nail to bring brand new people into this business. I'm telling you.
Yes.
You got to have that so much determination that guy who tells you that I'm not ready, that guy will see you and open his mouth wide in disbelief and say, Abba. That's what you got to do. You got to shock everything. Your mother, who is not allowing you, your father, your brothers, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews who are not listening to you, your friends, your co-workers, your enemies. These people, you got to shock every one of them. And you know what? You will not even call them when they see it on your status. When they see your advancement on social media, they will call you and say, how are you? Because they don't want to, they feel shy. They say that it's been a long time. On that day, your glory will descend. Make it count. Abisolo, I'm done.
All right. So thank you so much for the call. You guys are amazing. So much amazing. Let me tell you, you are a black diamond. You are a black diamond. I want you to just type BD, black diamond, future black diamond. Everyone on this call is a future black diamond. Let me tell you, you can do it. Keep pushing. Let's do this. Let's make August count. And trust me, one day, it will be a greatness. Thank you so much for the call. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Tell them we are coming.
Tell them we are coming. Tell them we are coming indeed. Bro, we can give us some motivation this thing on whilst we are living. Yeah. Bye-bye.